How's it going, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and it's time to review another movie. This time, it is the latest horror movie of 2016. It stars The Walking Dead's Lauren Cohan and is directed by William Brent Bell. This is a non-spoiler review. I'm just going to give you the pros, the good, the cons, the bad, and, tell you whether or not you should go check out this movie in theaters, or whether you're watching this later on down the road, if you should rent it or not. So, real quick, before going into this movie, my expectations, man. Honestly, I wasn't like, oh, the boy, I wasn't like gonna walk in and be like, oh, here, let's get this over with. I was like, alright, man, let's do this. Lauren Cohan, she's beautiful. It's a horror movie, but it doesn't look that bad. I actually like the trailers, honestly. God bless mommy, God bless daddy. And all that, man. So, except Greta, her name's Greta, so I was like, really? Beautiful woman like that's named Greta? No offense if your name's Greta, by the way, but Greta? That's the name you give her? Greta. Could have just named her, Beth. Name her Beth. Anyway, some people would get that. Anyway, so my expectations were just, it wasn't low, it's going to be a horrible, I was like, alright, it's about a doll, and is it possessed? I mean, how's it going to go? Is it going to be running around with a knife? I don't know what it's going to be like, man. So I kind of, half of my mind was open to imagination, and the other half was sort of like, don't be biased. Just because Lauren Cohan, she's Walking Dead, doesn't mean you have to like it, man. So it's almost like I was battling, but then when I sat down, the movie started, I was free-minded, imagination going wild, and I will say, man, it's not a movie. So here we go. Here's my non-spoiler review for The Boy. I really like the directing of this movie. I like the shots and I like the detail because the setting we're in is in this mansion, Brom's house. Brom is the doll, and the house his family has. It is a very beautiful house, actually. It's creepy, but it's beautiful. The detail inside is captured very well. I love the camera shots, man. It's not a close-up sort of. It's close-up sometimes, but not that bad. I had it in a big screen in my theater. It looked beautiful to me, man. I was sitting in the back. I was like, damn, this ain't a bad directing movie, man. It's actually it's a very well shot thriller movie. And the setting as well, like I said, the house. We're in this house basically the whole movie. We don't go out to the city. We don't go out anywhere else. We're usually in one location this whole movie. And I'm not mad. I'm not like, oh my god, we stayed in the house the whole damn time. We go out of the house too, but just outside in the lawn and everything. But it is a well shot movie, and the setting as well. I really like it, man. I like the mansion and the feel. And it's not that much of a bad setting, of course, because the tone that they create, I like the tone. Because it's not super dark, but yet it's more of a psychological sort of thing. Because you see our character throughout the movie, without spoiling, you see her, you almost like, oh man, she's going crazy. Is she going crazy? Is she not? You literally see the breakdown of a character, and it's very well done and acted by Lauren Cohan, who plays Greta. I really like her character. I really do. And I don't see her as Maggie in this movie. I don't know why. From Walking Dead, I'm not sitting down like that's Maggie. Literally, maybe the first minute I was like, okay, there's Maggie, but then she becomes the character Greta, and she's a really nice character. She's not, she's not a bitch or anything. She's really a nice character. And also the other character named Malcolm, who is a co-star in the movie. He's more of the comedic laughs, more of I think he was a lovable guy. He really brings a lot of laughs in there. He's more of the flirting type of man, but he's a very interesting character, as well as Greta and their chemistry, the way they work in the movie. This movie is creepy. I wouldn't say it's scary. I wasn't scared during this movie. I wasn't like, I want to walk out of the theater. I'm gonna throw up. It's not that horror type of movie, gore. It's really not. It's not even really. It's not even scary, honestly, for me. It is creepy though. It has creepy moments in there where it kind of makes your skin crawl or get goosebumps for sure. And that's of course again because of the directing, beautiful shots of the movie. But that alone, there is a twist in here. There's a twist. Of course, every horror movie has a twist. Nowadays, modern horror movies have twists. And I like the twist in this movie. I did not see the twist coming, honestly. That's why I went to go see the movie, man, because I'm like, the doll. Who is the doll, really? What's going on behind this doll? Why? I want to know why. That's why, $6. I'm fine. Here's my $6. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna unravel this mystery. And walking out of the theater, I was like, that twist was pretty smart. I did not see that coming. That wasn't one thing that came to mind. Now, note that the twist that happens has happened in other movies before. Maybe not the same type of predicament, but it has happened before, that sort of twist. But I will say that it doesn't happen all the time, that sort of twist. So I was kind of like, you know what? That's not a bad twist. Another great thing is it's not over the top. It's not like a big horror movie where there's fire everywhere, there's explosions, there's people running around with knives, there's guns. There's not even one single gunshot in this movie, man. It doesn't need to be that type of scary horror movie, which they consider a horror movie, which it's not scary at all. That's a con about it. But it's not over the top. The acting's not over the top. Greta's not like, oh my god, like all loud, like all cheesy, like the actress Lauren Cohan. She's good in this role, man. She is. She doesn't ruin the movie. She doesn't make the movie bad. No one in this movie actually has a bad acting. Except maybe one character kind of got on my nerves toward the later half of the movie. And I was kind of like, why are you here? Like, out of all really, they have to bring that into the story of the movie. I think that's kind of one of the bad things of the movie. But other than that, Malcolm and Lauren Cohan and Brahms, the doll, and it's just funny talking about a doll, man. It's like the doll's a character, what the hell. But, Brahms, Malcolm, and Greta, they're not over the top, honestly. They're always, Brahms is always chill, man. He's just like that the whole time. Malcolm, the flirty type, and then Greta is more of this, she's babysitting a doll. So, just the way it's done, it's not really over the top, and it's not cheesy at times. I will say that it is enjoyable. But I went in expecting that it was going to be a scary movie, that I was going to be scared. But I did not get scared one time during this movie. It's predictable at times as well. Now, the twist wasn't predictable, but there are predictable moments like jump scares. Yes. Oh, you're going into that room? The door's probably going to close. Oh, yeah, the door closed on you. It's that predictable, basically. And as well as jump scares. There's a lot of jump scares in this movie. A lot. And literally, like, she's just looking at something. Greta! Ah! Like that. It's like, what? Really? You got scared? There's those sort of jump scares. And it doesn't even feel like the jump scare where you're like, the crowd, but it's just like the character has a jump scare. And it's kind of stupid to see them have their own jump scares, honestly. So I wasn't really into that. Like I said, not scary, the jump scares, and it has predictable moments in the movie. And then there are a lot of unanswered questions. Why did they do that? How long were they doing that? Why didn't they do that a long time ago? I can't go into it without spoiling, so I'm not going to go into it. But there are a lot of unanswered questions when you go out, or once you leave, after finishing the movie. So overall, I thought it was an okay thriller movie. I guess I could call it a thriller. I don't know if it's actually pronounced a thriller, but it's an okay thriller. Brahms is not running around with a knife, like, it's nothing like that. Like I said, the twist. I like the twist, makes me happy, actually. But it's okay, but honestly, low-key, I'm okay with saying it's good, because the directing, Lauren Cohan, she's beautiful, and also she's really good acting in this. And just the whole setting and tone, like I said, so I could say it's a good movie. It's not full-on, 8 out of 10 good sort of thing, or 7 out of 10 good, but it's okay, but it has good moments in here as well. So I'm going to end up giving this movie a 6.5 out of a 10. That's 1 point up than The Forest. This is the second horror movie of 2016, and I gave The Forest 6.4. This is a 6.5 out of 10, guys. So far, I like The Boy a little bit better, man. Is this movie worth watching in theaters? I would say wait for rental. This is more of a rental movie, but if you want to take your friends out to go see a movie, and if they're easily scared, then take them. But if they're not scared and they're not scaredy cats, then don't take them. It's no point really. But a rental for sure. Or it could be a date movie, I guess, if your other half gets scared as easily as well. So, other than that, I didn't get scared, and I usually get scared sometimes. Hell, that first time I saw the Conjuring 2 trailer, I was freaking scared as hell. But other than that, it's okay. Good at times. So, 6.5 out of 10. Comment down below. Let me know what do you guys think about The Boy, or tell me whether or not you're going to go see it now. And if you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate that. I'll be seeing you guys next week for more movie reviews. I do them weekly, and sometimes within between the week. I do TV show reviews, movie reviews, many other topics, game reviews, game topics, anything about that. So all entertainment, guys. Thanks again. Have yourself a awesome week. My birthday's this Wednesday, so I'm going to get turned a little bit like that. I don't talk like that usually, but I'm going to get turned, you know, so whatever. Be looking back at this a year later. Turn. Why did I say that? I'll see you guys later. The Boy. It's worth watching one day, but rental for sure. Lauren Cohan, she's awesome in here. Beautiful, and there's a whole scene where she's wrapped in a towel, literally, so bye-bye. God bless. Thank you.